it seems to always start with painting a really compelling vision that everyone can be excited about, and where the change is a positive one, and everyone can agree that it's a positive, good direction. And I guess that part is maybe the most challenging because everyone's coming from different perspectives and has different interests and levels of investment and experience. And I think part of the challenge is translating that vision for each person who's affected and each person who's involved in making the change. And building consensus around both big ideas, but then also the nitty-gritty of how you maneuver towards that vision. Big and small is relative for depending on the person. What's a very small change for one person in the organization is a huge threatening change to another. And I think that's maybe another top challenge, that what some people perceive as insignificant is actually very personal and important to another. And so it's negotiating everyone's various interests and understanding that what small changes represent to some people in the organization. Because we're a culture that thrives on change, I would say, or thrives on innovation and new ideas and newness, the challenge becomes not trying to do it all and succeeding at the right choices. Also, we're an organization that has, every organization experiences this. We have, in some capacity or another, really divergent people who are invested in the organization, from staff to faculty to board to audience, collaborating institutions, everyone who has a stake and feels an ownership capacity, an ownership in the Arts Center, and in therefore has opinions about change and is personally affected. So I think anytime change is made, you're ruffling up the feathers in a way, and you have to gather them all back in and make it a positive consensus building experience rather than a fracturing one. One thing that I'm trying to teach myself and also our organization is patience and understanding that change also takes time, and that sometimes effective change doesn't happen overnight, and that there's value to a longer process that allows adjustments and consensus building and reevaluation along the way towards the end goal. So that's something that I'm trying to teach myself too, that we we can be more deliberate about our change. Not that we haven't been otherwise, but I think now, because we're at this moment, a kind of a tectonic shift, everyone's expecting huge change immediately, and we're coming at it from the other end where change is expected. So how do you do that effectively and strategically?